Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. Please share and subscribe. Today's video we dedicated to Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant was an American professional basketball player. A shooting guard, Bryant played his entire 20-season career in the National Basketball Association, NBA, with the Los Angeles Lakers. He entered the NBA directly from high school and won 5 NBA championships. Bryant was an 18-time All-Star, 15-time member of the All-NBA team, 12-time member of the All-Defensive team, and the 2008 NBA Most Valuable Player, MVP. Widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time, he led the NBA in scoring during 2 seasons, ranks 4th on the league's all-time regular season scoring, and ranks 4th on the all-time postseason scoring list. Bryant was the first guard in NBA history to play at least 20 seasons. According to Forbes, Bryant's net worth was estimated at $350 million in 2016. Bryant was the son of former NBA player Joe Bryant. He attended Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania, where he was recognized as the top high school basketball player in the country. Upon graduation, he declared for the 1996 NBA draft and was selected by the Charlotte Hornets with the 13th overall pick. The Hornets then traded him to the Lakers. As a rookie, Bryant earned himself a reputation as a high flyer and a fan favorite by winning the 1997 Slam Dunk Contest, and he was named an All-Star by his second season. Despite a feud between the two players, Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal led the Lakers to 3 consecutive NBA championships from 2000 to 2002. In 2003, Bryant was accused of sexual assault by a 19-year-old hotel employee. The charges were dropped after the plaintiff refused to testify in court and a civil suit was settled out of court. Bryant issued a public apology, and the allegations were considered to have harmed his public profile. After the Lakers lost the 2004 NBA Finals, O'Neal was traded to the Miami Heat and Bryant became the cornerstone of the Lakers. He led the NBA in scoring during the 2005-06 and 2006-07 seasons. In 2006, he scored a career-high 81 points against the Toronto Raptors, the second most points scored in a single game in league history behind Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game in 1962. Bryant was awarded the regular season's Most Valuable Player award, MVP, in 2008. After the Lakers lost in the 2008 NBA Finals, Bryant led the team to 2 consecutive championships in 2009 and 2010, earning the Finals MVP award on both occasions. He continued to be among the top players in the league through 2013, when he suffered a torn Achilles tendon at age 34. Although he recovered from that injury, he suffered season-ending injuries to his knee and shoulder, respectively, in the following 2 seasons. Citing his physical decline, Bryant retired after the 2015-16 season. At 34 years and 104 days of age, Bryant became the youngest player in league history to reach 30,000 career points. He became the all-time leading scorer in Lakers franchise history on February 1, 2010, when he surpassed Jerry West. During his 3rd year in the league, Bryant was chosen to start the All-Star game and was selected to start that game for a record 18 consecutive appearances until his retirement. His 4 All-Star MVP awards are tied with Bob Pettit for the most in NBA history. At the 2008 and 2012 Summer Olympics, he won 2 gold medals as a member of the U.S. national team. In 2018, he won the Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film for his film Dear Basketball. Bryant died on January 26, 2020, in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California. 8 others, including his 13-year-old daughter Gianna Bryant, were also killed. Early life. Bryant was born in Philadelphia, the youngest of 3 children and only son of former NBA player Joe Bryant and Pamela Cox Bryant. He was also the maternal nephew of basketball player John Chubby Cox. His parents named him after the famous beef of Kobe, Japan, which they saw on a restaurant menu. His middle name, Bean, was derived from his father's nickname Jellybean. Bryant's family was Catholic and he had always practiced his faith. When Bryant was 6, his father retired from the NBA and moved his family to Rieti in Italy to continue playing professional basketball at a lower level. After 2 years they moved first to Reggio Calabria and then to Pistoia in Reggio Emilia. Kobe became accustomed to his new lifestyle and learned to speak fluent Italian. He was especially fond of Reggio Emilia, which he considered a loving place and where his best childhood memories were made. Bryant started playing basketball when he was aged 3 and the Lakers were his favorite team when he was growing up. Bryant's grandfather would mail him videos of NBA games for Bryant to study. At an early age, Bryant also learned to play soccer and his favorite team was AC Milan. While living in Reggio Emilia he began to play basketball in earnest. During summers, Bryant would come back to the United States to play in a basketball summer league. High school. Bryant earned national recognition during a spectacular high school career at Lower Merion High School in Ardmore, located in the Philadelphia suburb of Lower Merion. He played on the varsity basketball team as a freshman. Bryant became the first freshman in decades to start for Lower Merion's varsity team, but the team finished with a .420 record. The following 3 years, the Aces compiled a 77-13 record, with Bryant playing all 5 positions. During his junior year, he averaged 31.1 points, 10.4 rebounds, and 5.2 assists and was named Pennsylvania Player of the Year while also earning a 4th Team Parade All-American nomination, attracting attention from college recruiters in the process. Duke, Michigan, North Carolina, and Villanova were at the top of his list. However, after high schooler Kevin Garnett went in the first round of the 1995 NBA draft, Bryant also began contemplating going directly to the pros. At Adidas ABCD camp, Bryant earned the 1995 Senior MVP award while playing alongside future NBA teammate Lamar Odom. While in high school, then 7-6 ERS coach John Lucas invited Bryant to work out and scrimmage with the team, where he played one-on-one with Jerry Stackhouse. In his senior year of high school, Bryant led the Aces to their first state championship in 53 years. During the run, he averaged 30.8 points, 12 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 4 steals, and 3.8 blocked shots in leading the Aces to a 31-3 record. Bryant ended his high school career as Southeastern Pennsylvania's all-time leading scorer at 2,883 points, surpassing both Wilt Chamberlain and Lionel Simmons. Bryant received several awards for his outstanding performance during his senior year at Lower Merion. These included being named Naismith High School Player of the Year, Gatorade Men's National Basketball Player of the Year, a McDonald's All-American, a First Team Parade All-American and a USA Today All-USA First Team Player. Bryant's varsity coach, Greg Downer, commented that he was a complete player who dominates and praised his work ethic, even as the team's top player. In 1996, Bryant took R&B singer Brandy to his senior prom. Ultimately, the 17-year-old Bryant made the decision to go directly into the NBA, becoming only the 6th player in NBA history to do so. Bryant's news was met with a lot of publicity at a time when prep-to-pro NBA players were not very common, Garnett being the only exception in 20 years. His basketball skills and SAT score of 1,080 would have ensured admission to any college he chose, but he did not officially visit any campuses. In 2012, Bryant was honored as one of the 35 greatest McDonald's All-Americans. Professional career. 1996 NBA Draft. Adjusting to the NBA, 1996-1999. Three-peat, 1999-2002. Coming up short, 2002-2004. Scoring records and playoff upsets, 2004-2007. Back on top, 2007-2010. Chasing a 6th championship, 2010-2013. Injury-plagued years, 2013-2015. Final season, 2015-2016. Personal life. In November 1999, 21-year-old Bryant met 17-year-old Vanessa Lane while she was working as a background dancer on the THA East Side as music video GD Up. Bryant was in the building and working on his debut musical album. The two began dating and became engaged 6 months later in May 2000, while Lane was still a senior at Marina High School in Huntington Beach, California. To avoid media scrutiny, she finished high school through independent study. According to Vanessa's cousin Lila Lane, there was no prenuptial agreement. Vanessa said Bryant loved her too much for one. They married on April 18, 2001, at St. Edward the Confessor Catholic Church in Dana Point, California. The wedding was not attended by Bryant's parents, his two sisters, his longtime advisor and agent Arn Tellem, or his Laker teammates. Bryant's parents were opposed to the marriage for a number of reasons. Reportedly, Bryant's parents had problems with him marrying so young, especially to a woman who was not African American. This disagreement resulted in an estrangement period of over 2 years, which ended when the couple's first daughter was born. The Bryant's first child, Natalia, was born in January 2003. The birth resulted in a reconciliation between Bryant and his parents. Due to an ectopic pregnancy, Vanessa suffered a miscarriage in the spring of 2005. Their second daughter, Gianna, was born in May 2006. On December 16, 2011, Vanessa Bryant filed for divorce, citing irreconcilable differences, and the couple requested joint custody of their daughters. On January 11, 2013, Bryant and his wife both announced via social media that they had called off their divorce. In early December 2016, Vanessa gave birth to their third daughter, Byang Kond. In January 2019, the Bryants announced they were expecting a fourth daughter. Their daughter, Kapri Kobe, was born in June 2019. Bryant was a practicing Catholic. He said his faith and a priest helped him through difficult times, such as his trial for rape. A Catholic cantor said she was inspired by Bryant's faith, and the respect that he showed her. Bryant and his daughter, Gianna, received the Eucharist together just hours before their passing. In 2013, Bryant had a legal disagreement with an auction house over memorabilia from his early years that his mother intended to auction. Pamela Bryant received $450,000 from the auction house for the items and claimed Bryant had given her the rights to the items he had remaining in her home. However, his lawyers sued the auction house asking it to return the items to Bryant. Before the scheduled trial, a settlement was reached allowing the auction house the sale of less than 10% of the original items. Bryant's parents apologized to him for the misunderstanding in a written statement, and appreciated the financial support Bryant had provided them over the years. Bryant was multilingual. He was fluent in English, Italian and Spanish. Bryant assigned himself the nickname of Black Mamba, citing a desire for his basketball skills to mimic the eponymous snake's ability to strike with 99% accuracy at maximum speed, in rapid succession. During the 2012-13 season, he began referring to himself as Vino to describe how his play had been aging like a fine wine. In January 2002, Bryant bought a Mediterranean-style house for $4 million, located on a cul-de-sac in Newport Coast, Newport Beach. He sold the house in May 2015. Bryant was a lifelong fan of his hometown NFL team, the Philadelphia Eagles. He was also a fan of soccer teams Barcelona, AC Milan, and Manchester City. Music. In high school, Bryant was a member of a rap group called Chisaw, named after the Chisaw Gang in the martial arts film Kid with the Golden Arm. The group was signed by Sony Entertainment, but the company's ultimate goal was to eliminate the group and have Bryant record on his own. The label wanted to capitalize on Bryant's youth and NBA fame. He performed at a 1997 concert by Sway and King Tech and recorded a verse for a remix of Brian McKnight's Hold Me. Bryant even appeared on Lakers teammate O'Neal's Respect, starting the track 3X's Dope, though Bryant's name was not listed on the credits. Sony pushed Bryant from his roots of underground hip-hop into a more radio-friendly sound. His debut album, Visions, was scheduled to release in the spring of 2000. The first single, K.O.B.E., featured supermodel Tyra Banks singing the hook. The single debuted in January 2000, and was performed at NBA All-Star Weekend that month. The song was not well received. Sony abandoned plans for the album, which was never released, and dropped Bryant later that year. The Sony president who originally signed Bryant had already left, and Bryant's other backers had mostly abandoned him. Afterward, Bryant co-founded an independent record label, Heads High Entertainment, but it folded within a year. Bryant at Sprite commercial event in Shanghai in 2011. In 2011, Bryant was featured in Taiwanese singer Jay Chu's single, The Heaven and Earth Challenge. The proceeds for downloads of both the single and ringtones were donated to impoverished schools for basketball facilities and equipment. The music video of the single also features Bryant 450. The song was also used by Sprite in its 2011 marketing campaign in China. In 2009, rapper Lil Wayne titled his song Kobe Bryant. Similarly, in 2010, rapper Sho Baraka released a song called Kobe Bryant on M, which was featured on his album Lions and Liars. Television. Bryant made appearances on the Nickelodeon sketch comedy series All That in 2000 and MTV's Ridiculousness in 2019. Philanthropy. Bryant was the official ambassador for After School All-Stars, ASUS, an American non-profit organization that provides comprehensive after-school programs to children in 13 U.S. cities. Bryant also started the Kobe Bryant China Fund, which partnered with the Soongching Ling Foundation, a charity backed by the Chinese government. The Kobe Bryant China Fund raises money within China earmarked for education and health programs. On November 4, 2010, Bryant appeared alongside Zach Braff at the Call of Duty Black Ops launch event at the Santa Monica Airport, where they presented a $1 million check to the Call of Duty Endowment, an Activision-founded non-profit organization that helps veterans transition to civilian careers after their military service has ended. Together with his wife, Bryant founded the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant Family Foundation, KVBFF. Its goals are helping young people in need, encouraging the development of physical and social skills through sports, and assisting the homeless. Bryant spoke of the injustice aimed at homeless people who are blamed for their situation, saying that homelessness should not be ignored or made a low priority. Bryant said he wanted more out of life than just a successful basketball career. Business ventures. Bryant established Kobe Incorporated to own and grow brands in the sports industry. The initial investment was a 10% stake in the Body Armor Super Drink Company for $6 million in March 2014. The headquarters are in Newport Beach, California. With the Coca-Cola Company purchasing a minority stake in the company in August 2018, the valuation of Bryant's stake rose to approximately $200 million. On August 22, 2016, Bryant and his business partner Jeff Stibble launched Bryant Stibble, a venture capital firm focused on different businesses including media, data, gaming, and technology, with $100 million in funding. In 2018, Bryant became the first African American to win the Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film and the first former professional athlete to be nominated and to win an Academy Award in any category for his film Dear Basketball. Book. On October 23, 2018, Bryant's book The Mamba Mentality, How I Play, with photographs and afterword by Andrew D. Bernstein, an introduction by Phil Jackson, and a foreword by Pau Gasol, was published by MCD/Ferrer, Strauss and Giroux. The book looks back on his career with photos and his reflections. Death. Main article, Death of Kobe Bryant. A makeshift memorial was set up outside Staples Center shortly after Bryant's death. At 9:06 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on January 26, 2020, a Sikorsky S-76 helicopter departed from John Wayne Airport in Orange County, California, with 9 people aboard: Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna, 6 family friends and the pilot. The helicopter was registered to the Fillmore-based Island Express Holding Corp., according to the California Secretary of State Business Database 465. The group was traveling to a practice session at Bryant's Mamba Academy in Thousand Oaks. Due to light rain and foggy weather that morning, the LAPD helicopters and most other air traffic were grounded. The flight tracker shows that the helicopter circled above the LA Zoo due to heavy air traffic in the area. The helicopter circled the area 6 times at an altitude of around 850 feet, 260 m. At 9:30 a.m. the pilot Ara Zabayan contacted the Burbank Airport's control tower, notifying the tower of the situation, and was told he was flying too low to be tracked by radar 468. At that time, the helicopter experienced extreme fog and turned south towards the mountains. At 9:40 a.m. the helicopter climbed rapidly from 1,200 to 2,000 feet, 370 to 610 m, flying at 161 knots, 298 km per hour, 185 miles per hour. At 9:45 a.m. the helicopter crashed into the side of a mountain in Calabasas, about 30 miles, 48 kilometers, northwest of downtown Los Angeles, and caught on fire. Bryant, his daughter, and the other 7 occupants were killed. This also started a 1/4-acre bush fire. At 9:47 a.m. authorities were called. The helicopter had passed over Boyle Heights, near Dodger Stadium, and circled over Glendale during the flight. Personnel from the Los Angeles County Fire Department attended the scene, and paramedics rappelled from a helicopter to the scene to look for survivors. The fire was difficult to extinguish due to the presence of magnesium, but the fire had been extinguished by 10:30 a.m. Initial reports indicated that the helicopter crashed in the hills above Calabasas in heavy fog. Witnesses reported hearing a helicopter struggling before crashing. The Federal Aviation Administration, National Transportation Safety Board, and the FBI 464 have launched investigations into the crash. Thank you for watching. Kindly don't forget to click on the button below to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified about the newest videos.